game is horrible. Oh. Oh. Well, maybe I should read the warnings again, huh? Because, okay. Hey girlies, do you know what time it is? It's time to put your reading glasses on because we're going to read today. Oh. What am I doing this to myself? What am I doing this to myself? Gives me a reaction, that's why. It gives me a reaction. Start. Starto. Oh my god, this is old, yeah. You can see this is old. This is from 2016. I got so drunk last night I almost forgot my name. Okay. What was it? Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Right, right. So I guess I'm a boy. Yeah, I am. It's really hard to adjust to this college since I had to leave my hometown to come here. I've been pretty lonely. I got up and looked around. I picked up some flyers on the side table. There's some cool looking places to hang out here. Maybe I should go to one of these places tonight. I'll go here. I guess I go to the nightclub. I put on a nice outfit, revealing in all the right places, and I went out for the night. After waiting in that line, I walked to the club. The music was pretty loud. I'm sorry. I pushed past the wave of people to the bar. It seems like I ended up in front of a bartender every night these days. Rum and coke, please. A bit early for rum, don't you think? I looked over to my side and noticed a man sitting his drink next to me. Should I ignore him? What the fuck? Health? Sanity? Well, this seems aggressive. I don't know. Is there a way to save? I do what I want. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that would show him. Oh, he looks mad. I'm not here to judge you. Oh, sorry. It's just been a rough week. It happens to the best of us. Okay. I didn't know this guy, but he seemed nice enough. It's nice to meet you. My name is Sano. He took my hand and rubbed his thumb across the top of my skin. His hands were cold but firm. I looked up at him and he looked right into my eyes. That gray steel color piercing right through me. What's wrong? Nothing, I'm just wondering something. Ask. Okay. What are you doing here alone? I don't want to say anything of that. I don't want to say any of that. It's normal for me to be alone these days. Have you ever felt that? Oh, yeah, I know how you feel. Sucks. I wouldn't say that. I met you after all. Sano looked down at his watch and looked at me. It's getting late. I better head back. Oh, so soon? Yeah, my class is tomorrow. Guess you have to be a spoiled sport if you... Dude, what? You too. I'm just gonna say, hey, bye. Bye. Because apparently they're all weird as shit. But I forgot who's worse, so... Sano slid off of his bar stool and walked into the crowd. I watched Sano leave and sighed. I got up to dance by myself and bumped into someone. Hey, you alright? I didn't even see you there. Oh, I'm fine. I thought you just left. Huh? He turned his head and looked in the direction that Sano walked in. Oh, you're just talking to Sano, right? My name is Akira. He's my twin brother. They don't look alike at all. He flashed me a cute smile and I smiled back. He looked just like Sano. I gotta head back to the DJ booth. Maybe we can play together some other time. Akira smiled at me and rubbed his hand across my chin. That might be fun. Okay. I finally left that loud nightclub. You're mine. What? Just as I heard that familiar voice, something felt like it hit me. It's just... What the fuck? Dude. Why is it so straightforward? Like, okay. It was like when I woke up. I shift. Hello? Like, hello? Why was that so dry? Your mind? Dude. I shifted my wrist to see if I could move, but something stopped me. It felt like leather and it held me down to what I was lying on. Hello? I called it to the darkness. Ah. The light was bright as it flashed my eyes. Could barely see anything. What is that? I saw an arm in the darkness pull the light out of my face and into the rest of the room. Where am I? Okay. You're in my medical bay. I watched as the tall man, he does not look tall. I watched as the tall man leaned over me. Oh my god, what is going on? I don't like being timed. I don't like being timed. Sano sat down on the chair near me. You want to know what's happening? I'm going to be frank with you. I have said nothing wrong, dude. Sano looked at the clipboard and put it in his lap. I'm going to examine you, and you won't survive the process. It took a moment to think about what Sano just said to me. He couldn't be serious. What? 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 I kept my eyes on him but said nothing. Sano took a seat near me. So tell me your medical history. Any genetic disorders you might have? It was asking as if all of this was normal. Sano looked at me deadpan. Funny. Sano pulled out a knife and... Okay, wow. To my shoulders twisting the blade. Oh fuck! Oh, I am gonna die. I let out a blood-curdling scream as he twisted. He looked like he wasn't even trying, but the force was spinning me to the table. I'm sure you can use your sense of humor to help yourself soon. Ripped the knife from my shoulder. Damn, bitch. I'm almost half health already. I let out another scream as I breathed hard. Panicking? A blue fire surrounded Sano's hand as he burned the wound shut. Please shut your mouth. What is wrong with you? What is your deal? I felt the room spinning at the searing pain entered my shoulder. My eyes rolled to the back of my head and I passed out. Sano pulled out a needle and tapped it. I gulped. Gulp? And I don't know what was in the needle. What's in the needle? I devised a special plan of general anesthesia. What does it do? It causes relaxation of the muscle and temporary paralysis. It also helps enhance memory of the surgery. What does that mean? Sano grabbed my face and touched it with his gloved hands. My angel, it means... Dude, who are you to call me your angel? Like... We barely had two words. He gripped my face harder and leaned in. You will remember every caress of my knife on your skin. I started to tremble under his hand as he pulled slowly away from me. He wanted me to remember what he was doing to me. Sano tapped my arm and pushed up his glasses. Small veins. Have you been drinking enough water? Sano looked over his glasses at me in an accusatory fashion. Should I be mean? I feel like he's about to get rid of my health. He's about to revoke me of my health. I can't drink one, made a face, then let out a low chuckle. He leaned over me, putting his hand on my forehead. Aren't you the smartest ass here? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what is going on? Is he like having a conversation by himself? Like, what? Maybe I can just inject this right into your eye. I twitched and tried to pull away. Oh, I could see the liquid leaking out of the tip of the needle. That is a big ass needle, bro. These are the needles like you do blood work. No! What could I do here? Only that then. Only look away. I looked away from the needle and started to breathe fast. I could feel Sano looming over me and getting closer with the needle. He aimed the needle at my eye and smirked at me. He pushed the needle. Oh my god. Almost done. It felt like my eye was. I feel like every choice I make is. It's just the worst choice, bruh. It's just the worst choice. It felt like my eye was going to explode out of my skull. My god. And grip at the straps around my arms. No, that wasn't so bad, was it? He patted my face as he went back to his tray. I felt blood dripping out of my eye. Just wanted to pass out, but I felt more alert than ever. He watched me as my breath slowed down. How are you feeling? Dude, be so for real. I couldn't say anything, I could just look at him. Can't talk, Sano turned my head towards him and started to cut into my skin. It hurt like any deep cut would, but I couldn't scream. My god, I'm gonna die. I couldn't even look away. He cut into my forearm and opened it up. It's not unheard of you know. What? Exam What the fuck is going on today, bro? What the fuck is going on today? Examining live people for scientific purposes. First of all, you lied to me saying you had class tomorrow because it's not tomorrow, or maybe it is tomorrow because you sucker punched me in the back of the neck. What was he talking about? What was that what he was doing this for? He pulled the tendons in my arm out of the skin and looked at them. Spending too much time on the computer? What is this game? What is this game? A sadistic smile graced his lips as he yanked the tendons harder. I stared at him, begging him with my eyes to let me go. Sano looked up at me and tilted his head to the side. Had enough? I wanted to nod, but all I could do was stare at him. He stood up and put his hand out. An odd blue light and letters I couldn't understand floated around his hand. What the fuck? Bro speaking in fucking ancient fucking text. I looked at my wrist and it seemed to fix considerably. And now he's speaking to me in Japanese. What is going on? What is going on? Then I looked over at me and patted my head. He bandaged the rest of the wound carefully. I watched him unstrap my legs and felt a bit of relief. He walked to his desk and took a seat, writing in his notebook casually. He was done with me for now, so remained motionless. I started to get the feeling back in my body and I pulled my legs up. He looked up at the movement. That's a good idea. You wouldn't want to get DVT now. What's DVT? I think that's a list of my worries. He laughed and looked back at his papers. In this situation, I would say that's valid. He spoke to me so casually. It was almost talking like to a friend. I don't think a friend would do all of that, dude. But I knew better than that. I'm tired. Dude, I'm tired. I did just cut you open. Can't say I'm shocked. This is the most nonchalant fucking experience ever, bro. You did just cut my arm open. I turned my head to my arm. Can I sleep? I'm not stopping you. I'm just working. It was right. I closed my eyes and tried to sleep. It was hard to sleep. It was getting really warm in this room. Maybe I should try to do something else. I looked up at the corner of the room. Sano was in the corner lighting something's on fire in the furnace. I'm asleep anyways. I huffed and kept my eyes shut. I needed to sleep. Who knew what would happen to me? Oh, hi. It was so hot when I woke up. I could barely breathe. Are you awake? I opened my eyes and looked at the man across the room. The bro got superpowers. Okay. What in the supernatural BL am I in right now, bro? Was looking at me, the blue fire reflecting on his glasses. What are you doing? I started to cough and felt weak. I'm turning up the heat. As he spoke, I felt the heat bounce off the walls. I regretted speaking. I watched the hunting blue flames bounce off his hands and into the room. I could see why the walls were concrete now. Are you giving up on me? Cry or calm down? I will calm down. I was scared, but I didn't want to panic anymore. I bit my lip and tried to calm myself. He watched me and got closer, his hands still ablaze. Nothing to say. Sano grabbed my legs and burned my skin. I'm gonna die. Still nothing? Do you want a reaction out of me or not? What is this game? What is this game? Seriously, what is this game? I bite my lip. I'm gonna cry? Stop. He looked over it, narrowing his eyes. Is that all you... What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I wasn't sure how to answer. All I could do was panic. My breathing started to get more rapid as the room started to swim. You're quite useless, aren't you? Sean? Who the fuck is Sean?
Who the fuck is that guy?
What the fuck is this? A large gray monster wandered into the room and I leaned back into my spot and gasped. I don't have a use for you any longer. Dispose of them. The monster walked over to me and leaned down. I could feel teeth ripping through my flesh as the monster ripped my intestine from me. Okay. I've been drinking. He nodded and looked down at my arm again. That will do it. I'll find another spot. He moved around my body and ungloved his hand. I felt his cold fingers on my skin as he checked for veins. Oh, that's me that said that. He smiled at me. What is it? You're cold. I always am. Here. He seemed to find a vein as he injected me with the anesthesia. So this time it's not in my eye. Should I ask him to put me to sleep? That looks like two eyes and a smile, and I don't like that. I'm gonna ask him to put me to sleep. I couldn't sleep, it was just getting hotter. Excuse me. Sano walked over to me and leaned over me. What is it? I can't sleep and I'm tired. I have work to do. I can't attend to you right now. Okay. Alright. Sano picked up a needle from the tray and aimed it at my neck. It's not often people trust me to inject them. You don't know what could be in this needle. He smirked and injected me. He was right. What if he was just trying to kill me? Oh, wait, good night. It was so hot when I woke up. Could barely breathe. Okay. I can't cry because he's gonna be pissed off. So I'm gonna bite my lip. Didn't want to cry. He didn't look like he was in the mood to hear it. I don't know, dude. That face looks like he is in the mood to fucking hear me cry. So, like, dude. Sano looked at me and pulled his hands away from my legs. I closed my eyes and laid back. I felt the room closing in. I could feel myself passing out again. I opened my eyes and looked around. It had cooled down from the hellfire earlier. Sano must have opened the door for a while I was passed out. I could see Sano in the corner looking at some melted things on his desk. Catch your breath and rest. He was not done with me, and I could tell by the way he was acting. I turned my head away from him and closed my eyes tight. Maybe I could get my breathing under control. It was still pretty hot in the room, but I was cooling down now. I spaced out for a few minutes, looked at the ceiling. It was quiet. I narrowed my eyes and turned my head to him. He was sitting, but his head was down on his desk. Was he sleeping? Stay on the table. Well, I don't have any choice. My hands are still tied. I was too tired. I couldn't bring myself to get out. Okay. Oh, did I get more health? I closed my eyes and sighed. It felt like a few hours of dead silence as Sano moved around the room. Didn't even turn on the light. Maybe it was just accustomed to work in the dark. Now this nigga is supernatural, bro. I could hear him pull something metal out of one of his drawers. He approached and looked at me. He seems to be studying my facial features. Tell me something. Could hear him speaking through the darkness, and I swallowed hard. Do you know what a prefrontal lobotomy is? Bro wants to give me a lobotomy. I took a hard gulp. Gulp. And oh I'm fucking hungry, dude. My stomach is like, now it's 36. Okay. Okay. Don't want to give me my food. He doesn't want to let me go. My mouth to speak, but he stopped me. Basically, you take something like this. He lifted an ice pick, looking at tool, and waved it. I saw it glinting in the darkness, and through the eye, I can see. Oh god, the prefrontal cortex from the other portion of your brain. Why was he telling me this? He dragged the tip of the ice pick up my leg, and I shuddered. The cold, sharp tip scraped against my skin. It was a very common practice, especially in the late 19th century, since depression and anxiety were considered mental disorders back then. But they still are. Right? Sano looked at me over his glasses, narrowing his eyes with a grin. So, have you been feeling some anxiety? Maybe you've been depressed? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sano leaned in and flicked my nose. I'm talking about, he at my eye, trying out this barbaric form of neurosurgery on you. He smirked and tilted his head to the side. He pushed the tip of the ice pick into my cheek, digging deep. I want to take care of you after all. I am a doctor. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. There's no need to lie now. Well, I don't know which one's gonna be the right answer. I feel like any answer, he's gonna get mad, so. Really? No. No. Still took a seat looking at me. Why don't you tell me more about it? I shifted nervously. I was worried that if I didn't choose my words carefully, he'd hurt me. Well, you shoved a pig in my face. I've been pretty lonely. See, it's pretty normal of someone your age to be lonely. You lost connections with people you may have known. School or work taking your time. Is it necessary for you to have friends? Well, I'd like to have friends. Is that why you go to bars and nightclubs, to find people to talk to? Or are you just seeking friends to cover the rampant alcoholism you processes? I don't have an alcohol problem. I want to find friends, is that all? Yeah. He didn't look convinced, but he seemed satisfied enough with the answer. He tapped the tip in the ice and smirked. I cringed in pain as a bubble of blood appeared where he was poking. Well, because you were so cooperative, I won't be scrambling your brains. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I woke up to the next day with my arms straight out and I looked around. Sano was looked into an extra large needle. There were a few round things in the needle floating gently in the liquid. Good morning. What are you doing? I'm growing tired of this game. He leaned over me and shook the needle in my face. One more experiment. He pushed the needle into my chest, injecting the liquid into me. I screamed loudly as I felt the pressure of the injection in my chest. Fucking hell. Looked around, breathing harder, and looked at him. What's going on? Oh my god. Don't worry about it. Dude. I watched him pull out some hair clippers and started to shave my head. What are you doing? Oh my god. I started to scream, but the room started to pulse. Everything was moving around. Okay, so I lost my sanity. Now there's a big ass snake and like a centipede. He was the magical doctor. Magical illegal doctor. Let's get back onto it, huh? The walls were moving and there was something in the darkness beyond Sano. Sano looked at me confused. What are you seeing? I don't know. What is this? What is this, honey? Oh, has the medicine taken effect? What's going on, Sano? I could feel something cutting through my skull, but it didn't hurt anymore. I watched the things move around the room. Sano. Yes? The room is moving around. Tell me what you're seeing. I don't know. I could feel something scratching in my skull. The scratching. I screamed loudly as I heard something pop in my head. I felt the legs, walking on my forehead. Ew. Oh yeah, cause didn't he like, oh yeah, the little shits in the needle that he put in there? Oh, new babies. He leaned over me and held out a centipede. Thank you, you incubated them well. What is this game? What am I playing? My screams started to fade as he watched the insect crawl on his hand. And I died, okay. Is there a way that I can fucking survive? Like, dude. How unsightly. He looked to the side and thought to himself, you won't make a good doll like this. He stood up and picked up his ice pick. I get rid of this repulsive behavior. What are you talking about? I'm going to make you better. I clamored to get away, but Sano quickly strapped me down. He strapped my head to the table and... okay. My eyes hard, but he let out a sigh. This is the type of behavior I was hoping to remove. He forced my eye open. I couldn't pull away as he pushed the pick above my eye. Could feel something break in my head as he pushed past the skull. I could feel that. Ugh. That's better. He slid his hand on my face, so quiet. Don't worry, I'm almost done. He lifted the other eyelid and pushed the pick into my head. I didn't feel anything. Okay, I died. Okay, you were lobotomized. Okay. Is there a way that I can fucking survive in this bitch? Like, damn. Like, damn. Every fucking shit I say, it's not good. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to cry. Fuck. So he's gonna... Fuck, now he's gonna be mad. No, don't call Sean. He smirked. He put his hand over his eyes and laughed darkly. Ah. Ah. I don't have an alcohol problem. He looked at me unamused. When I first met you in the bar, you were drinking. And does that mean I have an alcohol problem? I'm in the bar. Dude. Dude. Hey, it was just one drink. That doesn't mean I have a problem. Oh. Dude. Which one? What? Yeah, okay. Maybe a bit of both. At least you're being honest with me. Tap the tip of the ice. Oh, okay. So there's something I did wrong somewhere. It's the same thing now. No, that's the same thing. I'm gonna get the bottomized or whatever. No, that's the baby shit. Can you be serious? Ah, fuck. Okay, it's somewhere here. I guess you're right. Oh, he smiled at me. I'm not here to judge you. Oh, sorry. It's just been a rough week. Oh no, I've seen this. You wanna dance with me? No thanks. I'm not good at. Okay. I'll end up crushing your toes. Your toes. Oh, I can't be. It can't be that bad, but I'd rather talk too. It's pretty loud in here. I can't talk really loudly. I smile at him leaning closer. He looked down at his watch and looked at me. It's getting late. I better head back. Oh, so soon? Wanna grab a coffee? Not this. Okay. Then you're just gonna. You're just gonna reject me, but then you're mad at the fucking examination shit, bro. But I give you my phone number. Okay. We can go out later. Okay, so don't sucker punch me in the back of the neck, please. He slid off of his bar stool and okay. I guess I'll wait for Akira. Should I wait for Akira or is he gonna get mad at me? I'm gonna wait for Akira. I waited for Akira to get off work. He works here?
Yes!
He seems like a nice guy. Whoa, dude. Did you wait for me? Is that weird? He shook his head and put his arm around me. Nope, I just wasn't sure that you would. I'm off now, so let's go do something fun, huh? I nodded and followed him off into the night. Akira wasted no time once we got to his house. Oh. Ugh. What the hell? What the hell? As he... Oh, wow. Wow. What is this game? Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? It was still dark out when I opened my eyes. I could feel... Oh, okay. Where's the bathroom? Huh? Made a motion down the hall. He let me go and buried his head under the blankets. I'm sure I could find my own way. I'm gonna get sucker punched in the back of my neck, don't I?
Yes!
I walked into the dark hallway and groped the wall. I couldn't feel a light switch, but I felt a doorknob. The door slowly opened and I was hit with a smell. It smelled like rotten meat. You shouldn't have done that. What the hell? A hand covered my mouth and as someone leaned into me, his eyes almost glowing through the darkness. Guess again. I felt a needle push into my skin on my neck and I fell through the ground. Oh god. I'm not interested, bitch. He reeled back and punched me right in the face. Damn, why you being violent? Watch your mouth. I said nothing more as he pulled a chair close and took a seat. I kept my eyes on him but said nothing. Bro was packing though. He was packing. I'm gonna answer his question. I answered his questions the best I could. What else could I do? He brushed his fingers through my hair and looked at me. Good. His quiet voice and soft touch would have calmed me down if it weren't for the coldness of his gaze. It was almost inhuman. I felt a shiver down my spine. Please don't kill me. He leaned in and rubbed his gloved thumb across my face. No promises. Damn, bruh. No promises. Yeah, this is not lying. Anyways, I fucking die when I'm here. Something flashed in my hand and his hands. Was that a syringe? He pushed it into my neck before I could say a word. My vision blurred as my head rolled to the side. You'll need your sleep. Oh. Turned my head to the side as I woke up. The grogginess faded pretty quickly. Tried to look around the room and spotted him. He was in the corner calmly looking through a book. I bit my lip. I know something pissed you off. I don't know what I did to you, but I'm sorry. He didn't even look up from his notebook. Why are you apologizing for something you're not even sure you did? Well, you told me you shouldn't have done that, so like, I don't know, dude. He laced his fingers together and looked at me. If you believe you're special in some way, I wouldn't delude yourself any further. What? Now, under your seams, you'll come apart, just like everyone before you. Sano turned back to his book and closed it. Was I really going to die here? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I've been there, guy. Yes, you are. Stood up from his chair and walked over to me. Let's begin, shall we? He shoved down my arm and cut off the circuit. Okay. Shot the dirtiest look I could at him. He was probably going to kill me anyways. What was I going to lose? Oh, okay. Oh, new choices. Does your brother know about what you're doing, or where's your brother? Of course she does. Oh, what the fuck? Is he okay with this? It doesn't bother me if I'm working. And I don't question his choice in sexual partners. You guys are weird. Really? That sounds like normal sibling behavior. If you both were murderers, I never said he wasn't one. Huh? I gulped. Gulp? Maybe I shouldn't talk to him anymore. So is this the room like just besides his brother's room? That's weird. What the fuck? Closed my eyes and tried to sleep the best I could, knowing he was watching me. I'm gonna sleep anyways. Fuck. I'm gonna die. What are you talking about? Fuck. Where's your brother? Did you want to talk to him? He is the reason why I'm here. The reason why you're here is because you're nosy. It was an accident, sure. Oh, fuck her. We stood up and opened the door. I heard heavier steps into the room and... Oh hey, that's where you went. What's with the music? This looks like I'm at a fucking Renaissance fair. You have to let me go, Akira. Pretty sure I'm not in charge here. Okay. But it's kidding, right? You're joking, right? You're joking, right? Oh, you know if I was joking. Okay. Alright. What is this theme song, bro? Okay. Akira kept a deadpan look on his face as he walked over to me. Now this situation isn't something to joke about. But what? There's no way out of this. He doesn't play nice. And who am I to step on my brother's dick? What? 99 kitten. 99 little Discord kitten. He walked away from me and turned off the lights in the room. He was really just going to leave me here. Well, okay, fuck you, bitch. Like, I don't know. And now I'm gonna die, so okay. Oh! Is that all you fucking psycho? What? He opened his mouth to speak, but the door swung open instead. What is this game? What is this game? I'm being so deadass. What is this game? Oh my god. Like, what the hell? What is going on? What is going on? You were like so nonchalant about this, so why are you here now? Akira walked in with a metal bat over his shoulder. Aki? Now he's talking fucking Japanese. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. Akira had a hard tone in his voice. What's your problem? Your annoying voice is my problem. Is he going to fucking... It was for me? Yes! It was for me? Akira reeled his arm back and smashed his bat into my shins? Me? Yes! I thought you were gonna... I could feel my bones snapping underneath the weight of the bat. I thought you were gonna save me. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, I can't even scratch my ass without your screaming. You smashed it back into my side. How can you... Whoa, all this fucking cursing. I let a scream that echoed through the room. Why were you doing that? What? What is going on? Why are you getting turned on? What is this game? It's getting hard. You're both crazy. Crazy. I guess you can say that. This makes it more exciting. What? I watched Sano put his hand on Akira's shoulder. Stop. You're lucky he's here. No. Stop me thinking he was about to save me. No, this nigga is mad at me for some reason. He's mad at me for some reason. I was in so much pain, I could feel my stomach churning. I threw up all over my chest and Akira forced my head to the side. I spit the rest of my vomit on the floor and looked at him. Look what you did. Gonna be honest with you, I let you take care of that for me, you know? You didn't look so tired. Push my head back. Don't fuck around too much with me, Sano. He knows. Oh, fuck ass music, bro. The fuck ass music. Dude, I'm tired, bro. Like, this game is not fucking serious. You cannot be serious. What the hell? Sano blinked as Akira past him, and he looked at me. He's quite a brute, isn't he? Nigga, shut up. Fuck you. I narrowed my eyes at him as he returned to his desk without a few words. What? Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm not gonna stay on the table. I'm gonna try to escape first. If I try to kill him, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think these two are gonna work, actually. I looked at the straps around my wrists and tugged at them. I grimaced as I yanked them out of the strap. It was a bit painful to just yank my arms out but now I was free. I smiled to myself and looked around. I rolled to the ground and stretched out a bit. Oh yeah, I'm pretty beaten up. My body felt good enough to try to escape. I crept over to the door and put my ear on it. Couldn't hear anything, so I touched the doorknob and opened. Oh my god! Good morning. Hi. What are you doing up? Oh my god. The fuck ass music again. The fuck ass music again. It doesn't fucking fit your vibe, bro. Akira had a gun aimed at me and he didn't look like he was in the mood for a game. Lie. I can only lie. I was just going to go find you. Your brother was sleeping in here with me. Akira snorted, I don't know what that word is, and aimed down at my kneecap. Fucking. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Okay. Well, the bullet shattered my kneecap and I could feel a scream escape my mouth as I put my hand over the ground, tangled his fingers in my hair and dragged me roughly across the floor. Akira, what is your deal? No, I'm being so serious. What is your deal? He picked me up like I was a ragdoll and slammed me back on the table. Why are you doing this? Because you can't just run around my house, bud. Don't run around, huh? Not that you can run away. Akira walked out of the room wiping my... He keeps coming and going and coming back, like, dude. Fucking hell. Oh! I woke up the next day and I looked around. Oh my god. I was alone for once and I smiled. How stupid could they be? I twisted my arm and forced it out of the restraint. I undid the other restraint and sat up. Don't you have a bullet wound though? Sit out of my spot on the table and looked around. Sano had to leave something out. There was no way he could have cleaned everything, right? I looked at my bloody knee. Damn it. The bullet to the kneecap was throbbing as I dragged myself to Sano's desk. My ticket out stared me in the face as I picked it up. A large knife. I scowled and picked it up. I laid back down and slipped it underneath my hips. Okay, so you're telling me in Akira's house is like this big ass fucking hairy ass snake named Sean. Ugh. Maybe he wouldn't notice. Oh, and by the way, the other one is fucking a magical ass dude, bro. Bro got superpowers. I didn't want to miss my opportunity. I kept my hand around the knife. I heard the door open and I pretended to be asleep again. I could hear the tapping of the shoes on the floor as he crossed the floor. Sano got close to me and I kept my hand around the knife. Got you now. No, that's not Sano. That fuck ass music is about to start again. Did my hips fast and took a few wild swings through the darkness. I felt the knife hitting skin. I heard a grunt. Die, you asshole. I felt a cold hand wrap around my wrist and twisted. He pulled the knife from my hand and shoved me down on the table. I felt stronger than Sano's hand. Who are you? Oh, that's Akira. Oh, now it's a different song. It fits better than that fuck ass violin. Guess again, fuck face. What is your deal? Why do you keep coming here? Oh my god. And why are you so angry at me? Like, dude. This is pissing me off. Like, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad now. What is your deal? Akira pulled his arm back and punched me in the face hard. I felt like I was seeing stars as I looked around. He snarled loudly as he ran me back at the table, twisting sharp wire around my neck. He snapped it so tight I could feel the blood running down the wire and my neck. You got me pretty good, bitch. I wasn't expecting that fucking knife. They're pretty quick for someone who's supposed to be getting tortured. Looks like I need to tie you down more. I was checking in on you. You know, making sure you were okay. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. First of all, you said, oh, well, I can't help you with what my brother is doing. Second of all, you came with the fucking bat and shattered my shins. You got mad at me for no reason. And third of all, you fucking shot my kneecaps. You are not making sure I was okay. I'm going to guess that you didn't intend to hit me with that. Don't bother talking. I heard the door open and Akira drags his head over. Yo, what's... Don't talk in Japanese, I wanna know! You're Get out of here, this little shit is mine. He opened his hands and backed out of the door, leaving me with... Akira pulled out a cigarette and took deep breath of it. Normally I don't give a shit about any of this torture crap. I walked over, breathing the smoke in my face. But you're making me care about it, okay? Okay. Akira took the cigarette out from between his lips and pushed it against my thigh. Oh my god! No, I'm not supposed to scream! Fuck! I don't remember my options. Ew. He pulled a gun out from behind him. He got small balls. He can die now. Okay. Akira didn't like your tone. That's why I died, I guess. That's why I died. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. What fucking ever. I tried to kill him. I looked at the straps around my wrist. This game is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. And there's three other guys. Two other guys. There's two other guys that I don't even fucking know the fucking story and shit. Smelled, yeah. The guy was keeping me here. I couldn't keep him alive. I clenched my teeth and grabbed the knife off the table. I reeled back hard. Something stopped me. Okay. Oh wow. I felt my body being dragged away from Sano and a harsh kick to the back of the knees. What? You piss me off, Akira. What the hell? Like every time he's fucking cock blocking me, bro. This fuck ass song. Shouldn't have done that, motherfucker. I could feel Akira kick me around, so I was looking up at him. Oh, now I'm dead. Okay. His boot pushed into my... What? That wheezing is kinda cute. Reminds me of my baby. Baby? Smirked and pushed his... Okay. Cracking the bone. Wait, what's the sternum? Oh, okay, I thought it was something inappropriate, but it's not. This is still less fun than what I do with him. What? You do with who? Ripped the wires upward and the wires went dot. I felt the blood fill my windpipe and lungs. Okay, now I'm dead. We're decapitated. Okay. He's going to kill me. No shit, he seemed pretty pissed. No shit. I'm calling it like I see it. This is a fucking job for him. Doesn't give a fuck about you. Okay. So you're just going to leave me here? That's a plan. As much of a dick as him. Your hand shot out and grabbed my neck, crushing my windpipe. I gasped for air as his hand tightened around my neck. I would say that. His sperm dug into my throat. I'd say I'm more of a dick than him. Loki, you are. Cause what the fuck is your problem? By the way, I slept with you like dude. Akira leaned over me and squeezed harder. And I'm not going to leave you here. Akira flashed his large fangs at me. I'd rather kill you myself. This is easier for both of us. So I die no matter fucking what. I could feel the air getting cut from my head. My head started to spin. Fucking hell. I heard my spine splitting under his hand with a loud snap. Okay. Akira broke your neck. So it doesn't matter. Akira says fuck you every time. I'm just wasting my time. I didn't want to wait for that guy. I'm just gonna head home. I couldn't let that loud night. Oh, and this sucker fucking punched me. What if I could leave him alone? I turned my head away and took a deep breath. I should just leave him alone. He's trying to kill me anyways. Stood and grabbed my arm. Hey, what are you doing? Looked over with narrowed eyes and pulled the strap harder. I could run around more if you let my arms go. Wagged my eyebrow and he laughed. Nice try. Okay. It was worth the try. I suppose so. It's brave of you to joke with your kidnapper. I didn't think of that. Because I'm so personable and nice. No, you're not. As much as Black Mamba. What? Okay. The cold look on Sano's face broke and he laughed. You're not wrong. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. So about Black Mamba. Are you really that curious? That is why I asked. Ever heard of Nagas before? No. Admit, I know there's like fox boys running around. Or that's not a myth. Yeah, right, dog. And I'm a three-toed sloth. I am one. You're kidding me, right? What the fuck? I'm not a vampire. My eyes widened. Glad I left you speechless. Whoa, yeah. Good to know. What's it like being a Naga? I don't care about him, dude. I watch him walk over to me. That's like asking you what it's like to be a mammal. True. I don't know, I can't compare it to anything. Do you shed? Yeah, it's really itchy. Sounds like a pain. Not like I get to pick it. Oh. That's not going to lie. And not going to lie sounds really gross. Like it's like picking a scab. Sometimes it's really gratifying. Especially when it comes. Okay, I don't care. I don't care, dude. I know. What do you do these experiments? Curiosity about people. Generally, they're different from demons. How so? Most demons walk that behind the line. What? We'd rather be killing. Humans are different. Are we? Most people who come through here cry and die. Sounds a little pathetic. Trying to get on his good side. Cold. I shrugged a shoulder. I won't give you the satisfaction of letting you see me cry. Sounds like a challenge. He patted my face. I looked forward to it. He smirked and walked back to the furnace. I hope it doesn't get too hot for you. Maybe I like the heat. Shut my eyes and fell asleep quickly. I won't give you the satisfaction. Burn me alive if you have to. I was starting to lose my train of thought as he came closer. He had the fire right by my face. I could feel how hot it was just by how close it was. You want to be burned alive? I like the heat. I licked my lips at him. He narrowed his eyes as he placed his hands on my sides. I let out a shrill scream as it burned my skin. Even through the pain, I was still enhanced by the otherworldly flame. I cannot cry, so I'm gonna moan. I'm gonna feel like a soft moan as I felt his hands against my bare skin. I was starting to get used to the feeling of the fire. Maybe I was getting delusional from the heat. Sano, started to pant. He took his hands off me and pulled back. He was breathing hard and pushed the hair away from his eye. Your eye. He let the fringe fall down and looked away. It's really pretty. I'm gonna read it with the most monotone ass fucking voice, bro. I couldn't talk anymore. I closed my eyes as the heat pulsed in my head. Now we're both fucking horny. Fire, huh? Haven't you had enough? The heart is really big now. Probably I just was thinking about the flame. He stood up and walked over. What about them? Is that magic too? He dug around in his rolling tray and removed his glove. Of course it is. It wasn't an illusion. Sano made a motion towards my burnt sides. Clearly. I have salve. Do you want it? What the fuck is salve? What the fuck is salve? Oh, it's ointment. Well, I feel like if I swallow my product, are you gonna be mad at me? Or if I say no thanks, are you gonna be mad at me? Yes, please. Good. I wouldn't want you getting an infection. Sano put the cream on his hands and rubbed them together. He walked behind my legs, leaned over. I watched as he placed his hands on my sides. Couldn't help but gasp. Cold, huh? I could use some coldness right now. I said with an awkward smile. He moved his hands along my side. Found myself arching my back. Okay. Hurts? I can handle it. I bit my lip as you... Okay. Dude is getting horny from that. It was hard to concentrate on the cooling effect with him rubbing me like that. Sano. A moment escaped my lips as he looked up at me. What is it? Feels good. I could see Sano panting again. He took his hands off of me and put his hand over his mouth. This isn't... done. He rushed back to his desk and busied himself with something else. His was bright red. Actually kind of cute sometimes. He looked over at me. Shut up. Okay. He was tired from using his magic. Get into his lap? Are you kidding me? If I leave him alone, can I escape? Or like, will fucking Akira get here with his fucking violin and burst up my kneecaps? I'm gonna sit in his lap. Fuck it. My stomach is going so down. I nudged his arm up and sat in his lap. He slowly woke up and his eyes shut open. What are you doing? Well, that was probably the first time I heard him raise his voice and I purred. I'm pretty sure we weren't done back there. Sano looked at me and picked me up under my butt. I say when we're done. Slammed me against the exam table and I let out a gasp. Rough. I thought that you liked it. I reached out. That song, like what? I reached out and put my hands behind his neck. This isn't appropriate. You kidnapped me. Nothing about this is appropriate. He smashed his lips against. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. I like this hip hop ass beat, bro. In my ears. How much of a masochist are you? I felt my heart speed up as he pressed the knife against my sternum. Watch. I let him shove his knife and cut my skin. I could feel the blood dripping. Yeah. Sano, this doesn't hurt. It hurts, but I like it. I grabbed on the side of the table and watched my legs bleed. I want you. What was that? He looked at me as he breathed hard. Oh wow, okay. If that's what you want. I can't take this game seriously, bro. I'm so sorry, but I cannot. Sound like a hiss. Yeah, I forgot this nigga's not human, bro. A fuck ass song, bro. He stood up and put his hands on my face. Sleep. If you're not human, that means Akira is not human either. I don't even want to get it. I leaned up and kissed him goodnight. And he closed the door behind him. I moved my arms around and stretched. I felt sore but better than ever. There was a white lab coat on top of me and I looked a bit. Did he leave this for me? I smelled and held it close. It even smelled like him. I put it around myself around. It wasn't there. Why was he coming back? I jumped when I heard the door swing open and look over. Sano, good morning. I got off of my spot and watched Sano drop a large duffel bag to the ground. I have to talk to you about something. I walked closer and looked up at him. What is it? I have to confess. Normally I wouldn't do what we have. He nodded and put his hand on his hand and his face. What? I want you to help me. What do you mean? He picked up the duffel bag and dumped out the person inside of the top of the table. You seem curious about living things, just like me. Ew. I watched him strap the person down on the table and lean on the edge. I felt my heart racing as he held out the knife for me. Do you want to learn? What if I refuse? Nah. I'm gonna accept. I reached for the knife and took it from him. What are you going to teach me? He guided me to the table and stood behind me. Let's start with an incision. The person started to wake up and looked at me. What are you doing, you asshole? Ignore it. Okay. I turned my head a bit to look at him for a moment. What's wrong? My heart was wasting. But my thoughts could be clear. What? I wanted to do this with him. I'm so excited. The whites of his eyes turned black as he painted softly. I am too. I kissed him on the... What the hell is going on? I love you. I survived! I survived! Yay! What is this game, bro? Like, I'm being so serious. What if I refuse? No way, are you insane? Oh! You flicked the knife around and held it. I thought you were there. Oh, now he hates me. He ran at me and I could barely wake before he was in front of me. Die. Okay. Now stand back. Oh! Die, just like everyone else. Okay. Santa thought you were different. Alright. Well, that's him. That's him. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's all the options I can get from him. I'm pretty sure that is all. Man, fuck Akira, dude. Fuck Akira. Seriously. Like, fuck Akira. Day 3. Day 3. I'm back with Sano. I know his name now. I know his name. Oh god. What I was saying is this game is so unhinged. It's too funny. It's too funny. Anyways. Well, I'm not that interesting. You look like you have a story to tell. Not much to say. I'm going to school to become a doctor. Whoa, you must be pretty smart. I hope I don't get to see Akira. I hope I don't get to see Akira. Sano shrugged his shoulder. Intelligence is relative. My cats are beating each other up. I'm just doing something I like. That's pretty awesome. Sano stood off of his bar stool and walked to the crowd. The crowd. Not this. I'm not interested. I'm missing something here, and I don't know what it is. Okay, bitch. Yes, you're right. Tell me more about yourself. Can you tell me more about yourself? I want to grab a coffee, and I'm just wasting time. Yeah, fuck Akira, dude. Fuck him. Yo, what's going on? And then don't answer. Let the time run out. Okay. Nez, what are you doing? Oh, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to piss this nut off anymore. Not talking. Sano pulled out a needle and tapped it. Maybe you'd be more talkative after some sleep, huh? Don't. Sano let out a derisive sound and pushed the needle into my neck. Rest. I couldn't say any more before my eyes fluttered shut. Sano looked up and walked over, taking a seat closer to me. I'm just looking through these papers. I rubbed my wrist against my leather restraint. I couldn't make sense of this. What did he want? Why'd you choose me? Sano looked up from paperwork and sighed. It was random. It always is. It just happened to be alone. I guess that makes sense. It would depend on your definition of sense. I mean, you just said I was alone. What are you talking about? There's no making sense of what a serial killer does. So you're a serial killer. My eyes widened as he spoke. Serial killer? Go. And Sano, please, I don't want to die. Sano ran his fingers through my hair and shook his head. No one does. I have no intention. I have no intention of letting you leave, however. Sano stood up and looked at me one more time before strapping my arm down. Sano pulled out a needle and tapped it. I gulped. Gulp. Gulp. Ow. That hurt my jaw. That hurt my jaw. I didn't know what was. Oh, yeah, no, I read that. What's in the needle? What's in the needle? And it's drinking too much. You can rub my legs if you want. What? That's new. Sano looked at me with both eyebrows raised. I don't know what I was thinking, but something in me just blurted out. Sano stood up without a word and put his hands on my leg. Kick me and you'll pay for it. I shrunk and nodded my head quickly. I didn't think asking would have worked like that. Could feel my face getting red. Why are you doing this? He looked at me and touched my skin thoughtfully. Thoughtfully? I don't want you falling apart, not yet. When you're touching me like that. He patted my leg and smiled at me. You don't need to be embarrassed about me. I'm not going to force myself on you if that's what you're worried about. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. No. Yes, that's new. What? I watched Sano walk over to me. Too warm? I nodded my head. I was just cold. Yeah, cause you're a fucking serpent magical bitch. So I was making it warmer. Oh. Sorry to bother you. It's not a bother. This guy is so dry. I need to make sure you're doing alright after all. Oh hey, I thought you were in med school. Is this part of that, learning? He looked at me and shook his head. No, I got my PhD a long time ago. You're very curious about me. Oh, sorry. So he just lied to me. He lied to me at the club. Okay. Well, congrats on your PhD, I guess. It's fine, I don't mind answering questions. You should sleep, it's getting late. Good night. Yeah, good night. Closed my eyes, hoping I could sleep this time. Felt something cool touch my forehead. It was just a wet towel, but in the heat it felt nice. I drifted off to sleep. Okay. I'm gonna calm down, and then I'm gonna bite my lip. And what are you testing? He looked up from his desk and tilted his head to the side. Just your endurance as a human. You'd be surprised about how much people can take. Oh. Are you having a hard time breathing? I'm okay. Just ask if you need something. Okay. I'm gonna check up on him. Then I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna touch him. Touch that nigga. I reached out and touched his hair. It was so soft. What are you doing? His eyes searched my face, but he didn't look like he was going to attack me. I just wanted to check on you. He moved his chair around and pulled me on his lap. Eck. Eek. He leaned his hand on my chest and kept his eyes closed. Or is his eye, whatever. Does it bother you? His arm snaked around my waist and he squeezed me. What? Being held by your captor. I quickly shook my head as he held my wrist, whatever. Odd creature. Pressed his lips against it. Okay. It still hurt, but I felt my face getting redder. His eyes shifted up to me, and I tilted my head to the side. What's wrong? Nothing. He stood up and picked me up in his arm. What are you doing out of bed? He gave a small smile and put me back to the exam table. Stay there. He didn't bother restraining me again, but I did as I was told and stayed on the examination table. Oh, okay. Then I need to crawl over. What the Oh, maybe a bit. Okay, thank you. Looked up at Sano. I figured I should tell him the truth. You don't lie to me, do you? Why should I? I don't want to lie to you. That's really sweet of you. I reached out. I wanted to touch him again. Okay. Alright. Sano stepped back and put his hand over his mouth. I could feel myself slipping off the table and smacking against the ground. Oh, you're right. Put my hands on the ground and slid my knees underneath me. I'm okay. I arched my back. Oh, okay. Why? Nothing to help myself up. But I felt a pair of hands again. Oh, okay. Sano, what are you doing? And now you're talking to me in Japanese. Oh, don't piss me off. Oh, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Let me see if I can translate this shit. Can I just do it like this? Okay, it won't count because it's not a screenshot. Alright. Ugh. I don't want to do all that, dude. I need to download it. I'm not downloading fucking Google. Just get yourself on the table. Let me go. He let me go and walked back to his desk. He was looking away from me. His face was bright red and he looked nervous. I looked at the cuffs on my feet and tilted my head. Now I need to crawl over. I know the cuffs around my... Okay. Okay. Oh, he let me go? That's the night that he lets me go? Sorry, I just saw it. Fucking spoiler. Okay. I ignored the cuffs around my ankles and crawled my way over to Sano. I didn't want him to be alone. Pulled up. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was fast. He looked down at me and his eyes widened again. What are you doing? I can't help you. That fuck ass song, bro. Okay. You've been helping me so much. What are you talking about? I'm your kidnapper. And you rubbed my legs and helped me with the heat. You didn't have to do that. What the fuck? Dude, I knew something freaky would have happened with that fuck ass music, bro. Why does it look like that? I mean, I don't need to know all of that. I don't need to know the details. I don't need to know the details. Listen, I probably got like 5 hours of sleep under my belt, okay? Like, game, do not test me right now. You're my little angel, aren't you? I nodded happily. He ran his finger through my hair lovingly and kissed me again. You should rest. He let me stand on my own. I stumbled awkwardly. My legs. Smile at me and pick me up bridal style. Always the legs, huh? What? Okay. I smiled at him as he laid me down on the exam table. He put his lab coat on me and I cuddled it. It smelled just like him and I fell asleep with it in my arms. I woke up the next morning and looked around. I was sitting in the corner playing with some piece of wood. Good morning. He looked up from the wood and got out of his chair. How are you feeling? Okay, just a bit sore. Your legs again? Just everywhere. Rubbed my legs and sighed. I know a way to fix this. What do you mean? He had a look on his face. You're so weak, so fragile. I don't want you breaking on me. What do you mean by that? Exactly what he meant. Can I tell you something? Anything, please tell me. I love dolls. I don't like this look on you. Why is your eye so big? Everything about them, so perfect. You can do what you want to them. They don't fight back. He ran his hands across my legs again. You're so beautiful. You remind me of a doll. I blushed but wondered what he was talking about. He brought over the pieces of wood he was talking about and looked at them. Wooden prosthetic limbs. Oh, I'm losing my limbs. Oh, I'm losing my legs. I can fix you. I can help. Uh-oh. He held up a butcher knife with a blush. Do you want me to help you? What if I just refuse though? Hold on. I'm gonna accept just to get the shit, but then I'm gonna go back and refuse. Please fix me. I will, my beautiful angel. I watched Sano pull out some tubes and tied them around my arms above my knees. Damn. I'm getting that other game treatment. Sano whispered something under his breath. Sounded like that language from before. This is going to hurt, but only for a minute, okay? I nodded as he shoved my arms and legs down. I'd be better soon. He went to my side and brought the knife down on my leg. Damn. Bro, I'm about to die? Like, you're like a fake ass doctor. You could at least give me like some anesthesia, some like drugs, some shit. I don't think he really loves me, guys. I don't think he really loves me, guys. And where's Akira through all of this? I'm screaming like fuck. This time he's not here to fucking beat up my shins, huh? Man, fuck Akira. Fuck Akira. Sano. I woke up with Sano right next to me. What the hell? I like this outfit more though. But what the hell? So you tell me this is all Akira's house? The pain I felt before was gone and I smiled at him. My new wooden parts didn't feel any pain. He rubbed his face in my new hand and smile at me. You're perfect now. My perfect little doll. You survived! Yay! So there's 3 survives in this one. Sano made you perfect. I like that outfit way more than the other one. But it's still not this one, so I don't get it. Or is this supposed to be him, so that's like that other dude? Probably. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna refuse. Fuck you. No, I don't want that. His face dropped and he stared at me. Isn't there some other way? I just don't want that. No. No. There's no other way. Sano, no! Too weak. Got off the table and attempted to run, but he was too fast. It felt like just a moment before he was right in my face. Sano, stop! No. No. Y'all have a lot to say about. Y'all have something about the store number. Look at how weak you are. Coughed again, and I broke another one. You died. Sano broke you. Oh, well, okay, that was already. There's still so much more. We're back in this bitch. We're back in this bitch. Okay, so I need to ignore him, and do you want to dance with me? Want to grab a coffee? And then I need to. Oh my. Not Akira. Not this nigga. Not Akira. Oh my god. Okay. What's going on? Then I need to let the timer run out. Then leave him alone. And give him a dirty look. Drinking too much. I think that's a list of my worries. Where's your brother? Oh my god. I can't. You're joking, right? And then it's asleep anyways. Then I need to calm down. Oh, let me bring this shit down though. I need to calm down and bite my lip. And then catch my breath and rest. Is that all, you fucking psycho? Then try to escape. Tell the truth. Oh, last time I lied. Oh no, there's a new song. Okay. I was trying to escape. Akira let out a sigh and moved his gun, motioning at the table. I walked back to the table and sat on the edge. He wandered over to the table and looked at me with a stern look on his face. Don't run. I fucking hate Akira, bro. And I hate Ren. Akira and Ren, my two ops. It's not the best plan. You don't want Sano hunting you. I don't want to die. You shouldn't have snooped around this house. I asked you for the bathroom, and you said down the corner. He sucker punched me in the ass. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Okay. Composure. Composure. Akira ran his hand through his hair and sighed loudly. I didn't mean to. We're just looking for the bathroom, okay? Exactly. Well, I guess looking for the shitter landed you right there. You could have brought me there. Oh, don't piss me off, Akira. I'm already pissed off. You have 3 fucking theme songs. And they're all ass. You're his now. Oh. Akira pushed off the table. Wait. Akira turned on his heel to me. What's up? Nothing. What? Okay. Akira walked back to me and put a heavy hand on my head. Maybe he let you go. I've seen it happen before. Try not to be a shit to him. Was that all I could hope for this situation? Okay. Akira looked at the restraints. I forgot. I gotta put this back on you. Sano might get pissed if he saw them off. I nodded. I didn't want to be strapped down, but I trusted Akira's judgment. Akira leaned over me and strapped down my hands. That okay? No. Let me escape then. The fuck? Anyways. I nodded a bit as he tugged my arm to make sure it was on. Stay put, okay? I nodded and he put his hand on my face. Thank you. Akira turned away again and walked off. The door slammed with a heavy clank and I laid back down. Where's Akira? You're very interested in my brother. Yes. I shifted my legs and stared at him. Who wouldn't be? He's a really nice guy. Sano grabbed my neck hard, pushing down on my throat. Don't mess with my younger brother. Sano pushed me back and left the room. Sano left the room again and I took a soft breath. I heard the door click open and shrunk back on the table. Hey. I couldn't help but perk up when I saw Akira. Sat at the edge of the table. Akira looked at me and unstrapped the belts around my limbs. I looked at him appreciatively and rubbed my wrist. Are you checking on me? He snorted loudly and crossed his arm. No. Why would I be doing that? Well, you're just doing that. Like, what are you here for then? Okay, I am. Sue me. He held out a drink for me. You see, now he's so nice, but he was such a bitch on the other one. Like, what the hell? But maybe I shouldn't have lied, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have lied. Maybe that's why he was so pissed. Maybe that's why he was so pissed. Okay. Whatever. It looked like a food supplement, and I reached for it. Thank you. I felt my stomach growl loudly. Okay, no, never mind. Sure thing. I unsealed the drink and sipped it. It felt nice in my throat and refreshing. Refreshing! It's all we really had. That's not snake food. Oh yeah, Sean, that big ass hairy snake. Where do you keep it, by the way? Akira smirked. Do you have a pet? He snorted again and shook his hand. That depends on what you mean by pet. Cause most honestly, you're never mind. How are you holding up? I wish I could say better. Scoot closer to him. I scooted closer to Akira and looked down at my toes. He puts his hand on my head and kept it there for a moment. Lonely? Of course. I mean, your brother isn't. A cuddler? No, not really. I'm the one that lies squeezing. Yeah, remember. Okay. My hand around my neck where Akira choked me the night before. He laughed and took a deep breath. Thinking about that, huh? I blushed and turned away, maybe. I looked around the room. How do you ask someone if they did torture too? Akira shook his head. Glad they got my drift. Not really my thing. Why, you sure as hell did it in the last run, huh? I'm a contract killer. He pulled the gun out of his holster and aimed it away from me. The gun makes it less personal, easier for me to kill when I take the humanity out of it. Oh. I'm still a kid though. I'm not making excuses. Just giving you a reason. Yeah. Felt my nose tingle and my eyes water. Akira! Akira! What is it? Finally turned to him, my eyes watering. My tears flooding my face. I don't want to die. tossed myself on him and he patted my back. Shh, don't cry. He let out a nervous chuckle. You make me cry. What the hell? Bro's an empath now? Seriously, just because I told the truth? Are you kidding me? That's a complete 180. I felt his arms wrap around me and squeezed me tight. You really do like to squeeze, don't you? Felt cold, but it was welcome to he felt cold, but it was welcome in this warmer room. It's in my nature. I could feel Akira's arms releasing me. I didn't want him to leave me alone. Don't go. I wasn't gonna go just yet, but no, I mean, Akira looked over at me and arched an elbow. An elbow? Oh, eyebrow. I'm sorry, eyebrow. Like this. I played with my hands and threw myself at him. I pushed my lips against his and he caught me. We can't. I want to, please. I feel like I'm going crazy. Seeing you makes me feel better. You're kidding, right? That just makes you more crazy. Maybe I'm okay with the little crazy. Damn it. What in the Riverdale am I in, bro? You're so fucking cute. Whispered in my ear. Round 2. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see. Oh my god. You didn't have to describe it like this. I'll come back, okay? Really? Yeah. He slid off the table and put his hand on my chin gently. Don't give up. I watched Akira leave and gripped the handkerchief hard into my chest. I could hear the sounds of people talking in the room. I couldn't make out a word of it. However, it sounded like it was Japanese. I shifted my head to the side and opened my eyes. I could see Akira and Sano hovering over his desk. Sano turned his head to me and nodded towards me. Good morning. Hi. Yeah, y'all don't look like brothers at all. It's just the eye color. My voice felt small as Akira walked over it and he put his hand on my head. I felt comforting, but his eyes were concerned. What's going on? Don't worry. I'll be here with you today, okay? I didn't like the sound of that. Let's begin. Akira shifted to the side of my head and kept his eyes on his brother. I looked down at the knife on Sano's hand and bit my lip. He pushed my legs. Okay, I felt the butt because I was about to get confused. What are you doing, Aniki? Sano looked up from the blade and over his glasses. He asked me to take it easy. That's what I'm doing. I turned my head to Akira, who was looking away now. I watched Sano lick the blood dripping off my leg, and he readied himself. Cut me again. What? Don't where? What's going on? Touching where? Touching where? What is going on right now? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did it look like that? Oh, yeah. Ew. So you're also a magical nigga? Because of your eyes? Well, I mean, it makes sense if your brother is one. This is weird in so many levels. Like, a bad weird, not good weird. Goddamn, that was fun. Okay. I watched Akira walk out of the room and Sano looked at me. Now that he's gone, he walked over. Oh, sorry, I pressed. He quickly shot my arms down. Started to panic as he pulled out a container. What was he doing? It's like my brother likes you. I still can't let you go, however. Ew. I looked like a monster centipede above my head and I started to struggle. Sano dropped it in my mouth and I could feel it crawling into my throat. Ew. If anything was learned here is that you can't. Oh, you won't be throwing up this little one. I started to panic. What was Akira? Feel the centipede crawl up into my skull. Couldn't move a muscle and Sano put his hand out. I hand moved on its own. Sano unhooked my restraint and my hand took his gently as he helped me up. Couldn't control my limbs. Are you okay, little one? I felt my head nodding as I looked up at him. Yes, master, I'm okay. So I got like brainwashed. Couldn't stop my mouth from speaking. Yes, you can be with me now. How is that a good ending? How is that a good ending? Wait, how is that a good ending? This seems like a suitable container. No, I didn't want this. With the door opening and my body turned, looking at Akira in the doorway. Hello. Oh, Akira, it's not me. Oh, hey, you're up. Akira, help me. I'm up now. I decided to let go. Seriously? That's awesome. I walked over happy and hugged me. Let's get you some clothes, huh? Good idea. Akira, please. I couldn't scream for him, and I couldn't stop my body from getting up and walking. I was a bystander in my own actions. You're evil. My head turned to Sano, who was smirking. I'll be back, Sano. I couldn't escape him. That's not even him. That's not really him letting me go, but whatever. I survived again. What? Third? Fourth time? There's still so much. What the hell? Yeah, and then, yeah, I died. Okay. Too fragile. I can make a doll of you yet. What? Anyways, I didn't survive the procedure. It's the same as the other one. So this time I lost more health. So basically I died while he was cutting me up. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. I didn't even start the third one. You're quite useless, aren't you? Sean! Bro, fuck Sean. Large gray monster wandered into the room and I leaned back in my spot and gasped. Like, what is Sean, bro? I don't have a use for you any longer. Dispose of them. The monster walked over to me and leaned down. Oh. Okay, so you have legs. I thought that was a big ass snake. I could feel teeth ripping through my flesh as the monster ripped my intestines from me. Good boy. You fed their pet. Oh, what the fuck? What? Now he has a fifth song, a fourth song, a fifth song? Man, it is warm in here. Boof. Hey boy. Boof, boof. Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? You're all bloody. Did you just eat? Well, let's go for a walk, huh? Wanna go for walksies? Don't excite him, Akira. I'm not. I'm just a little stroll through the neighborhood. This in the neighborhood? This big ass shit in the neighborhood? Wait a second. Watch him if you take him out. I got it. Okay. So when I told him about a pet, he didn't even talk about Sean, but he does know Sean. Big ass shit, bro. I think I'm dying. Yeah, you're fucked up here. Tell you what. Akira reached behind his back. I'll put you out of your misery. Damn, okay. You're crazy. And you're pretty damaged. He waved the gun a bit and rolled his eyes. And I have the gun. I wouldn't talk back. You're fucking insane. He started and pushed the barrel of the gun into my mouth. Look, kiddo. I'm not really in the mood to fuck around. This fucking shit is loud in my ears, bro. It makes me talk loud. This is the best way for you. Okay. I mean, whatever. Shot me. Alright, look it. Oh, so I just needed to fucking panic now. Instead of watch. I was so close to an ending. I started to panic. Maybe I didn't want this. He looked at me and smirked. That's what I thought. I'll give you something to be afraid of. Now nigga's mad because he can't have my ass. He can't be freaky with me. That's why he's mad. Then I opened his mouth, his fangs baring, and he bit down into my shoulder. Felt something inject into my skin. So you think it's fun to fuck with me? He leaned in and grabbed my hair. You can die. Damn, bro. It's like going down, down, down. The room started to spin and Sano backed away from me. What did you? I don't think anyone has survived my venom before. He looked at his watch. I felt my stomach flip and I coughed up blood. Felt like my lungs were greasing up. I breathed hard as I fell off the table. Wait, that's a new record. 1 minute. Damn. I received a fatal snake bite from Sano. See, Akira broke your neck. Akira shot you. Akira cracked your skull. Akira didn't like your tone. Like, you were decapitated by Akira. My god, this nigga is so violent. And for what reason? Because he's not the one that kidnapped me. So he did all that fuck ass shit for no reason. I'm desensitized to that fuck ass music now. Crazy is the spice of life, n'est-ce pas? We're speaking French now, n'est-ce pas? It basically means crazy is the spice of life, isn't it? What? What? Proud French Canadian here. I'm actually not proud French Canadian. I'm just French Canadian, unfortunately. Akira jumped on the exam table with me and walked on my ribs. I could feel the air getting pushed out of my lungs as he stepped on me. What the fuck? I could barely speak over a soft whisper. Hey. Put a heavy boot on my skull and started to push down. Honestly, with that mouth of yours, I don't see you lasting longer than this. He lifted his foot up and I felt relieved. But it was short-lived. His boot came down on my head quickly. I mean, look at you under there. Looks to me like you're already dying. I could feel my skull cracking under his boot. Damn. Akira cracked his skull. I wasn't even all the way down. Akira beat you to death. Oh my god, another one. Another one to add to the fucking list. He beat me to death now. Fucking hell. Akira is so mean. I'm gonna be that. Go. Oh. He's going to kill me. What? Eh? But that's what did I do wrong? That's the same shit. I don't get it. It lied to me. How do I get this ending? Fuck, I'm missing one. This is the other one. Just escape, tell the truth. Shut that fuck ass music right off, dude. You so nice and he beat me to death. Unlike your brother, he's like a creepy snake. Akira cocked an eyebrow at me. What does that mean? He's just cold and creepy like a snake or something. Akira sit off the operating table and looked at me. Do snakes creep you out? I didn't answer. Akira turned his back to me and started to unbuckle. What are you doing? And shoos away. What? He's not the only snake. He's not the only snake. That's the fifth OST for him. I watched giant black scales cover his legs. I felt like only a moment till there was a large black snake tail curling around the room. Bro's a mermaid now. I watched in stunned silence as the coils moved around. Nothing to say. He lunged at me and grabbed my neck, knocking us both on the ground. Okay, bitch, like, you got so mad over what? I was talking shit about your brother, not you. What are you so mad about? Cords wrapped around my body as he started to tighten around me. Gotta say, that's super fun of people talking shit. I could feel you were talking shit like the whole fucking time. My heart starting to race as he coiled tighter. Rubbed his face against mine as that large tail held me. You can do this for hours. But you can't. I could feel my vision starting to fade as he held me close. Good night, kitten. Goodbye, my Discord kitten. You crushed me. I'm missing one and it's not giving it to me. Akira is a violent bitch. He is a violent hoe. You don't kill me? Look, this is the quickest way, but I won't since you asked so nicely. I don't want to die. Fortunately, I don't have control of that. He leaned over me and put his hand on my chin. I lay there and take it. No one likes someone who gets too mouthy. Let me go and like, fuck, it's not that one. Fuck, it's not that one. Yeah, do whatever, bitch. I go to the room. Akira. Oh my god. My eyes shifted down. Okay. Oh, wow. You're both crazy. Crazy. I guess you can't say that. It just makes me more exciting. What? Smash my stomach again. I felt the air escape my lung and I coughed out blood. I watched Sano put his hands on Akira's shoulder. Stop. Still fucking disgusting. Akira narrowed his eyes and aimed the bat at my face. You hear that? That's disgusting as you're gonna be. Pulled his arm back and smashed his bat into my nose. Oh, I think it's this one. I think I got it. I think I got it like subconsciously. Could feel the blood leaking out of my nose and batter up. All I could hear was ringing as it went black. Oh my god, I got it! I got it subconsciously. Like I was just clicking shit. I got everything. Yeah, this one is way better than this one. I don't know why he was so fucking jolly in this fucking animation. But fuck you and fuck Ren. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay, I'm gonna start the third one. Because now it's gonna be fucking day 4. It's fucking midnight.